Keywords with Peter and Jane. 4B. Fun at the farm.
Read by
Zayd. Here are Jane and Peter at the farm. They like to come here to work and they like to come here to play. They want to help the man at the farm. We like to help you, says Peter to the man. Yes, says Jane, we have come to help. Good, says the man. I want you to help me with the work. Farm work, that's the new words. Get some flowers for the house, says the man, and then help with the work in the house. Peter and Jane get some flowers and then go into the house. They work in the farmhouse and then they have some apples. The man comes in to see Peter and Jane. He says they can play. Peter wants to see the farm dog. House den, that's new words. Here is the dog, says Peter. Here's the dog, says Peter. Good dog, says Jane. He wants some water, says Peter. Let us give him some. They get some water for the dog. Look, says Jane. He wants to come with us. Let him come, Peter. Let him come with us. The dog jumps up and down. He likes to play with Peter and Jane, and he likes to look for rabbits. Let us him. That's the new words. Here are the boy and the girl with the farm dog. They go to look at the cows. I like the cows, says Jane. Peter. Wait, yes, they give us milk, says Peter. Jane says, I like milk and you like milk. The dog likes water, says Peter. They see a cow go into the water. Then Peter says, let us go to see the horses. Cow milk horses.
cows.
Cows milk horses.
Good job.
The two children see the two farm horses. They are not at work. Then the horses look up and see the children. Look, says Jane. Here they come. Here come the two horses. Peter says, they like us, they like children. Do not let the dog jump up. No, says Jane. Do not let him jump up and down. Horses do not like it. Two children not do. Peter has some apples. Jane says, give me some apples. some, please. Peter gives 2 apples to Jane. Then he gives the big horse an apple. Look, Jane, he says. The big horse likes this. Jane gives the little horse an apple. Yes, she says, and the little horse likes apples. I want to get on the big one, says Peter. Help me up, Jane. She helps Peter up. Big little she. Peter is on the big horse. He says, look at me, Jane. Away I go. Jane says, I will come with you. She gets up on the little horse. Away I go, she says. Do not make the little horse jump. Peter says, no, says Jane, I will not make him jump. The dog sees the 2 children on the horses. He wants to look for rabbits. Away, away, we'll make. Here are some rabbits. There are big ones and there are little ones. The little ones like to play. They like to jump. Peter and Jane can see the rabbits. The rabbits cannot see the boy and the girl. Then the rabbits see the dog. And away they go. Off they go, says Zayd. Yes, says Peter, off they go. And off we go. They're off. D-A-N-G-E-R, danger. The 2 children and the dog can see some water. The dog wants to go into the water and Peter wants to look for fish. Then they come to the water. Look, D-A-N-G-E-R, danger, says Jade. It says D-A-N-G-E-R, danger. Keep away, Peter, she says. Do not go there. Yes, says Peter, I can see that it says D-A-N-G-E-R, danger. We cannot go there. I will keep the dog away. D-A-N-G-E-R, danger, keep. The man on the farm lets the 2 children help him. They want to work with him. I like it up here, says Peter. Yes, says Jade, it's fun. Look at the dog, she says. He wants to come up with us. Peter looks down at the dog. Yes, he wants to be up here, he says. Good dog, says Jade. We'll come down. B. The man at the farm lets the children play. Let us make a little playhouse with this, says Jane. Yes, says Peter, it will be fun. There will be no danger. Then he says, we will not make a little house. Then he says, we will not make a little house. We'll make a big one to play in. Then you and I and the dog can get in it. Good, says Jane. No new words. Peter says, yes, that is what we'll do. We'll make a big playhouse. Jane helps Peter and the dog looks on. Then the dog gets up with Peter. What do you want? Says Peter. He wants to play, says Jane. Keep off, Peter says to the dog. Do keep away. Be a good dog, says Jane. Then the dog sees the farm cat. What cat? What's gonna happen next? Oof. The farm cat likes children. She comes to Jane and then she looks into the playhouse. The dog comes down to see the cat. He likes the cat. Jane and Peter go into the house. They put some things in the house for play. It is fun. It is the house for. This is fun, says Jane. I like this. The dog comes into the playhouse with the two children. Put things. Come and see this, Peter, says Jane. Do come and look at this. It's the farm cat. Look what she has. What fun, says Peter. Will she let us play with her? We'll get her some milk, says Jane. They go up to the farm to get some cow's milk for the cat. They give the milk to the cat and then they play with her.
Good job.
Peter and Jane want to see the cows give milk. Here's the man with all the cows. Cows, says Jane. He will let us go in with him, says Peter. He will let us see him milk. They all go in with the cows. Then the man works and Peter and Jane look on. The cows are good, says Peter. Yes, says Jane. They all like to give milk. All. The children help with the work. They help the man at the station. He thanks Peter and Jane and gives the children some sweets. Then they go to a shop for some tea. In the shop, Peter has some cakes and Jane has some milk. It was fun at the station, says Peter. I like to see the trains. Jane thank the man for the tea. Thanks. The children play games at the farm. Peter is up a big tree and Peter is up a big tree. He has a ball and plays a game with the cat. She jumps for a ball. The ball! The ball. Jane says, I want to draw. I'll draw here. Come on, Peter. She says, let us draw. She draws a house. Look, Peter. She draws a house. Look, Peter. She says, this house is on fire. She makes the fire red. James draw fire. Jane has a game with the farm cat. I want you to be my cat. She says, I want you to come to my home with me, my dad, and mom like cats. Peter draws a bus and a police car. Then he draws a man. Look, Jane, he says, I can make this man put some water on the fire. He will stop the fire. Stop. What do you want to do? Says Jane to Peter. I want to play with my boat on the water. He says, come on. Then, said Jane, let us go and get the boats and play. Peter gets his toy boat. His boat is a big one. Jane gets her boat. Her boat is a little one. Her boat is a little one. They go off to the water with the boats. his. Peter and Jane come to the water. They put the boats on the water. It's fun to play like this, says Peter. The dog wants a game. He wants to be in the water with the two children. Don't let him jump in, says Jane. Stop him, Peter. Good dog, says Peter. You come here. Here you are. You can have this ball. No new words. They put all the playthings away and go into the farmhouse. The man is there. He has a little girl. She is not at the farm. She is away at the sea with her mom. Her dad cannot go to the sea. He has to work on his farm. He thanks Peter and Jane for the help and then gives the children a good tea. See. Here's Dad with the car, says Peter. He has come for us. We have to go home. Look, says Jane. Pat is here. Pat is in the car. Thank you for the tea, says Peter to the man. Yes, thank you, said Jane. Peter puts all his things in the car. Jane has some flowers for Mom. They get into the car with Dad and Pat. No new words. They are all in the car. We're off, says Peter. They see shops and then the school. Do you like to play or to go to school, says Jane to Peter. I like to work. I like work or play, says Peter. We all read at school, says Jane. I like to read. I like to read at home or at school, says Peter. Yes, we all read at home, says Dad. Or read. Dad reads and Mom works. Peter and Jane help Mom. Jane water the flowers and put the playthings away. They like to help in the home. Mom gets some milk for Peter and Jane. Here you are, she says. Have this and then you have to go to bed. Can we have some apples, please, says Peter. Yes, says Mom. Apples do you good. No new words. New words used in this book. Farm, work, house, then let us, him, cows, milk, horses, two children, not do big, little, she, away will make there off. DANGER, danger, keep, be, what, cat, put, things, her, all, thanks, games, draw, fire, my, stop, his, see, or read. Bye.